Hello everyone, welcome back to class again. Today we are going to learn auxiliaries. It is very important concept of grammar. Means that auxiliaries can be classified into two groups: primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries means there are means included beats forms, do's form and have. Means primary auxiliary is also helping verb. It is a helper. And modal auxiliary, it is also a helping verb. Means auxiliary verb or helping verb. Means primary auxiliaries help to the means structure of the sentence, to make the sentence complete sense. And means it this primary auxiliary, if the tense change, if the person change or if the number change, that time these forms also change. But if you want to talk about the person, means these modal auxiliaries, if the tense change, if the number change or if the person change of the subject, then also its forms not change. It remains same. We are not changing because we can use that, for example, may or might for present tense also, for means that can be tell about the any tense, means that form of may not change. Means like this way we are using. First we are going to see primary auxiliary. See, primary auxiliaries, first there is a beats form. Beats form is am, is, are. Am, is, are, or where. Means the help to, it is a helping verb. Do's forms. Do's forms, do, does, did. Means this help to, for example, to form the question or to ask the question, to form the question. Means these words also, means these and these are also to form, we use for to structure of sentence. Then have's form, for you want to, if you want to tell about your possession, that time we are using have's form. Have, has, had. It is related to, means when you are using have or when you are using has or had. Means for have, or when you are telling your own possession. Means for example, we can use that have with I, we, they. We can use has for a third person, he, she, it. And had for means tense. If the tense change, that time we can use their had, have, means any form of the, means that have. Then like this way, these are the primary auxiliaries. Means this function of the primary auxiliaries is to help the sentence, to form the question, or to tell us about the possession. It is a function of primary auxiliary. Now very important of the modal auxiliary. It is very important because that related to modal auxiliary, there is a question for 8th, 9th and 10th standard in your exam. Means it is a challenging medium level activities questions related to modal auxiliary for 2 mark question. For 2 marks, you have to identify the modal auxiliary from sentence and tell the function of that auxiliary. Now see, first what means that modal auxiliary? Tells us about the modality. Tells us about the modality, means that tells us about, for example, some functions related to ability, related to possibility, obligation, advice, compulsion, like this way. Then if the tense change, then its forms also not change. If the person means person of the subject, number of the subject of the tense. If the tense change, then also its forms not change. It remains same. Then next is means which are the modal auxiliaries are there? Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, ought to, and used to. Means each auxiliary's function is different. Each auxiliaries that indicate different function. For example, can. Can we are using for can we are using for ability. Can we are using for ability, or can we are using for to ask the permission. If you take for to ask the permission, means can I take your book? Can I take your book? It is a permission. We use that can for permission. For example, I can speak German fluently. I can speak German fluently. Means that sentence, that time it tells us about the ability. Your ability means like this way. Means related to that sentence, that function of the can and could, it is different. May, might, that tells us about the possibility. Or we are using may for permission also. For example, may I take your book? Or it may be rain now. It is possibility. Or if you are asking, may I take your book now? It is permission. Like this. Then may and might for permission, and that we are using for possibility also. Should we are using for advice. Means that indicate the advice. Then shall also, that indicate the, means we are using for to advice. Then will and would, that telling about the determination, determination or past habit also. Then must for obligation, compulsion, must and ought to. Means sometimes instead of must we can use their ought to also. Means meaning of the ought to and must is same. Means that function of the must and ought to is obligation. Means obligation means strong compulsion. Strong compulsion. You must study hard. You must study hard. It is a strong compulsion. It's like this way. Used to. Used to we are using for a past habit. Function of the used to is past habits. Means I used to write in a good handwriting. Means it is a past habit. That tells us the function of past habit. Like this way, these are the function of these modal auxiliaries. We will learn about deeply of these modal auxiliaries in the next time. Okay, thank you. You have to find from. It's very important. Means we want to know about that time, which is the primary auxiliaries and which is the modal auxiliary. Modal auxiliary, this part is very important for your means syllabus. Means in your syllabus, that include for the 2 mark question of grammar. Okay, thank you.